Israel's finding out right now why you can't really rely on Donald Trump. He's not exactly a loyal guy. He pretty much will turn on a dime when it suits him, or he just gets a new shiny object, or whatever the case is. So, in his first term, he was the most pro Israel president in history. There's no question about it. And it seemed as though he was going to be the same way when he first came into office in the second term. But when he saw how successful the Arab propaganda machine was, and that a lot of people in the U.S. were falling for the Arab propaganda, he was influenced by that, and he was probably influenced by anti-Semites like Tucker Carlson, and he was very influenced when he went on that trip to the Middle East, and the Arabs were just throwing money at. The Arabs saw a huge opportunity here, that they knew that if they just stoked Trump's ego and threw a bunch of phony deals at him, a bunch of money at him, so that he could go back and say how great he was and that he had made these deals, that they could turn him. And they did. They turned him. I mean, this whole ceasefire is a complete betrayal of Israel. Israel gets nothing except their hostages back, which they should have never lost in the first place. It was a terrorist organization kidnapped their people, so them getting them back was a given. But Trump has now changed from a very good idea of moving the Arabs out of the area so that they can no longer pursue this project of destroying Israel. He's abandoned that. He's abandoned Israel getting anything. No territorial gains, nothing, even though they completely won the war. He's now using very belligerent language towards Israel and saying that they can never annex Judea and Samaria, which is rightfully theirs and which is populated mostly by Jews. So if it can't become part of Israel, then what is he proposing? That we remove the Jews off their own land? And so he's really fallen for what previous presidents have fallen for, is a complete misunderstanding of Islam. Islam is never going to accept a Jewish state. They're constantly going to be working towards destroying Israel. There's never going to be some, permanent bargain here. The only thing that could have been a long-term security solution for Israel is victory, and removing any hope and any mechanism by which the Arabs could destroy Israel. That's what would have created a long-term peace. What Trump's doing now is the same bullshit everyone's done, is trying to appease the Arabs. And so we'll be right back here doing the same thing in 20 years.